Hey guys, when someone mentions Huawei, the first thing that comes to our mind is mobile phones, communications equipment, or maybe even controversies around US-China trade war, but certainly not PC monitors. Well, I feel this is about to change. Earlier this year, Huawei released the first PC monitor and they're now expanding their lineup with the new flagship models. In this video, we'll focus on the gaming monitor, but make sure to subscribe to see our upcoming review of the MateView in the near future, as it has some very cool things under the hood. Let's start with what you get in the box. We have the monitor itself, a monitor arm which features an integrated soundbar, power adapter, DisplayPort cable, USB-C to C cable, as well as USB-C to A cable, and some paperwork. They have made the assembly of this monitor incredibly easy. The stand simply clicks at the back of the display and you're ready to go. One thing to note, the stand only supports tilt and height adjustments. If you need more, it supports 100mm VESA mounting too. Just keep in mind that with this, you will lose the ability to use the soundbar. With the unit fully assembled, we can check it out. At the back behind the removable cable cover, there are two HDMI 2.0 and one display 1.4 ports, as well as two USB-C ports. One has a full functionality and the other one is used for power. This is certainly unusual for a monitor, but it is very much appreciated. To top all of this off, there is a 3.5mm combo headset and microphone port too. One issue I found with this, the power adapter has a fixed cable and it is only 155cm long. While this is plenty for a standard desk, it may be an issue if your power socket's further away or if you're using a standing desk. Once we've set everything up, we're greeted with a sleek looking display and a nicely integrated soundbar. The design language here does not scream gaming in any way. In fact, it looks just like any other productivity focused display out there. But if you jump into the settings, you can enable the RGB for the soundbar, and now we're talking. There are a bunch of different lighting options in the menu to suit your any needs, starting with solid colors to pulsating, to waves, or even full-blown rainbow. While we're on the subject of the menu, I like the fact that Huawei is using a joystick style control here. It is intuitive and easy to use. Also, the soundbar light strip doubles as a volume control, making it super easy to set whatever the volume you want. Certainly a nice touch. Pun intended. The sound from the soundbar is actually pretty good. It is definitely much better than most monitors out there, but if compared with all the monitors we've tested so far, I think that the BenQ monitor we reviewed last year has a bit of an upper hand. With the speakers being so low, it is also very noticeable that the sound comes from the bottom rather than from the front, which is not the most immersive experience. This is the most obvious when watching videos with dialogue. With that being said, using these speakers for music is pretty good. There's plenty of sound to fill a small room. So what makes this particular display gaming focused? Its curved ultra-wide 34-inch 165Hz panel with 3440 by 1440 resolution will come in handy when ripping through racing or shooter games. Huawei also advertises AMD FreeSync Premium, but it is switched off by default. We actually struggled to find it in the settings, so after a quick chat with their tech team we found the hidden option. To enable this in the menu, you have to press in the joystick, push it towards the back and hold it for 10 seconds. I know, right? I don't know why it's hidden either, but if you buy this unit, this is the way. It is a little disappointing that this display does not fully support NVIDIA G-Sync. There are now many budget-friendly, high refresh rate monitors out there that are at least G-Sync compatible. When plugged in, it does come up in NVIDIA panel, but explicitly states that it is not validated as G-Sync compatible, so your mileage may vary. It does feature 10-bit color display with an advertised 90% DCI-P3 and 121% sRGB coverage. We ran this through our testing and found 83% coverage of DCI-P3 and 124% of sRGB. It is not exactly what is on the product sheet, but pretty close. Huawei also advertises color accuracy of the display being below delta E value of 2 in sRGB mode. Unfortunately, we were not able to locate this mode and did the test at the default configuration, and this is where we had a much larger discrepancy. Out of the box, we found the average delta E value was 7.1 on the grayscale and 4.3 on the color space. It is reasonably good for this price range, but not exactly what was advertised. Once calibrated, we had an average of 1.3 on the grayscale and 2 on the color space, which places it squarely in the prosumer range. If you need a color accurate display and you have a color calibrator, this is actually really good news. This monitor also has somewhat unusual feature. It has a built-in dual microphone array, which should work up to 4 meters away. Let's give it a quick test. I'm right now about half a meter away, now about 1 meter away, 2 meters away, and 4 meters away. After reviewing the recording, it is interesting to see that my voice stays about the same volume, but the room sounds seemingly bigger the further I go. It is a cool addition and works fairly well if you don't have any other device like webcam or headset with microphone. The other thing to note, if you intend to play games without using headphones, I wouldn't advise relying on a built-in microphone, as all the sounds are going to be really badly muffled. To sum all of this up, I actually rather like this display. It looks slick, and Huawei did think outside of the box to add some useful features. There are a couple of things to improve, such as getting G-Sync compatibility and possibly moving the soundbar higher for better performance, but it's not bad for the first try at a gaming display by Huawei. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe for more. We'll see you guys in the next one.